The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And we are underway from FedEx Field. Fielded right around the 8. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Minnesota's offense and QB Kirk Cousins set to go here.
And one. Say about Kirk Cousins is that he's consistent, always puts up nice numbers each and every year. If there is a downside to his game, it's been the lack of playoff success. All in all, though, formidable starting quarterback at a time in the league where it's tough to find your franchise guy.
That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with the tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. Powering forward. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Cousins now from the 50. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Well, that one hurts. I mean, it was 3rd down, of course, but now the penalty, and we're back to first down.
Yeah, it hurts momentum in a big way, and they built that up here in the early going. Now, that leaves the opposition with a first down. That's a mistake you don't want to make at this point in the game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
And he's got this to Jefferson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A gain there of 21 yards. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. First carry now for Alexander Madison. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3, ball on the 7. On the handoff, it's Madison. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming, pick them up, pick them up. And someone jumped.
And they'll try again here, first and goal after the false start.
Delay of game, offense.
Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Now Cousins. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to second and goal. Play fake. Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon. They got to love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. First and 10 here for Howell and the Commanders at their own 26. On first down, Howell. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
To throw on second and 10. Howell. This one left side caught by Gibson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Why are we doing this?
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Here we go.
And once more, Howell back to the air. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. And the Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Cousins. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Chase Young. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Back to throw here. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Can't ask for much more than that. A 50-yard punt followed by a loss on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. First down, Howell to throw. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Howell. Forced out to his left. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Faking the handoff, Howell. This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of a 1st down. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. To throw is Cousins. Under pressure, and down he goes. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. On the move to his left. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Cousins now. Looks again for T.J. Hawkinson, and he's got him again. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. Throwing there, but this pass. Incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They go play action. Cousins. Right side, it's the tight end, Hawkinson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. is Cousins. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They find some open field here. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. 40 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but, hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Joseph connects on the extra point.
And that makes the score 14-7.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line.
And in our meeting with the special teams coordinator, we asked him, what's your philosophy on bringing the ball out? Do you give him a red light? Do you keep him in? Green light, let him go? Let's see if he changes from green light to red light after that costly error.
Yeah, you know what I remember from that meeting? He brought donuts.
I like him.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Chase Young able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Running from the shotgun with Madison. A good positive play there, 9 yards, but still 3rd and long. And now they're in the hurry-up. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings would extend their lead here just before halftime.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was T.J. Hawkinson who finished the drive with a touchdown reception. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Well, time is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Gibson again. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Here's Howell. And he finds McLaurin. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell to the right side and complete to Thomas. And they're going to get this up to midfield. On second down, a run with Gibson. On the move past the 40. Ooh, the juke. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Howell to the air on 1st and 10. This a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibson. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Here's Howell to throw on second down. Dotson has it. Touchdown, Commanders. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Commanders are back within a score. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Taken in at the 3. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chase Young. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins to the right side and complete to Jefferson.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit, and that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Field. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now Cousins. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 31-yard line. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give them 12 yards that time. Cousins now to throw on first down. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Cousins. And he's going to go down. They get to it back at the 40. Montez Sweat able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Al throwing on first down here. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
On first down, Howell. This pass hauled in by Dotson. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Another throw for Howell. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. They brought the Howell. Young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Now a give to Madison. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. play fake. Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review, and this being inside. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Alexander Madison from 17 yards out. And the Vikings are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Washington offense set to take over. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Howell. And some room to roam now. And he will step out of bounds all the way down. Line.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you make... and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Faking the handoff. Howell. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Daniil Hunter, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. Now Howell. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 22-yard line. Incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Howell looking to throw again. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now Howell. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And the Vikings hands team able to recover, and that should just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. To Jefferson on the slant. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. That one looks like he'll throw here. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And even playing on the road, the class of this ball club just too much to overcome.
Yeah, deep down, I think even the fans knew how this one was going to turn out. All right, they just came to support their team, hoped they'd see some good football, and they did. But they didn't really expect their team to win. In fact, they probably came in and said, let's win the tailgate, because that's where we have the advantage, and I bet they did that.